YouTube, what is going on, beautiful guardians of the internet? It is Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny. Oh, get quick knifed, and I got lucky on that one. Now, this video is way overdue. I had it planned a long time ago, right after the Queen's Wrath. I said, hey, I'm going to do a real witty one called the Queen's Wrath Up. Get it? Wrap up? No, that's a stupid joke. But, you know what? I thought I would do it anyway because it's going to be back. We're going to have more events, and I wanted to give you my opinions, my feedback on it, but more importantly, get your feedback on the Queen's Wrath, on the events. What did you guys think of it? What did you get out of it? Are you looking forward to it? And what possible changes would you want to see to it? Because we know that Bungie does listen, okay? I know, you know, what happened with the Iron Banner. Not everyone was particularly happy with the way it went down, so they're going to make changes to it, and the Iron Banner will be back, okay? Same thing with, we have the Trials of Osiris coming up. Should have a video on that for planetdestiny.com and also on this channel prior to when it comes out. But let's get into it. I just want to hear from you guys, and let me go through what my goals were for the Queen's Wrath, what I got out of it, and let's get into it. So now the first thing that roped me into getting ranked up real fast with the Queen's Wrath was this gun. I really wanted it bad, and you're probably like, Sean, why? Well, first off, the time that the Queen's Wrath was around, I didn't have any exotics really at all, barely any legendaries. And when I saw the stats on this thing, I said, you know what? That's going to be a good PvP gun for Shawnee, okay? It looked very similar to a Galahad E type stats, and that's particularly that type of gun and the Osiris regime. Slow firing, hard hitting, good impact guns. This is not a gun for PvE, not at all, especially once you start getting legendaries and exotics. But this was what was my main goal when I first got into it. But one of the main things I really liked about the Queen's Wrath was the whole bounty system, that we had a whole extra set of bounties that were pretty doable. And even though I stayed away from some of the PvP bounties because they were getting headshots with scout rifles and hand cannons, Shawnee's not going to happen with that one. But the PvE ones were totally doable, and I think applying it with XP from the regular PvE bounties and other doable PvP bounties, it was great for leveling up guns as well as your second subclass. Now, here's some old footage right when it dropped, but you can see the items she had that time. Is, you know, we got some shaders, we got some emblems, cloak, and some weapons, and you had to be rank 2, and I got to rank 2, so I was able to get everything. I'll show you in a second here, but who knows what's going to happen next time, you know? And guys, remember, don't sleep on these weapons because they're not legendaries or exotics. You know, they still have their purpose in PvP where things are normalized and balanced, as I like to say. And I do think PvP is balanced still. And then completing those bounties, you would get these Queen's Wrath orders where you go and do a strike or whatever, and then who knows what you'd get. I mean, obviously, we'd get that legendary armor, and they quickly patched it so that we couldn't get our ascendants right after that. But hey, listen, it makes sense, right? Because then I think everyone would have been abusing it, and I think I abused it the first day or so. But just looking at what I got, so I got her spiffy looking cloak and emblem you could see there. But yeah, the right hand, I mean, I love this gun for PvP. It's nothing special. It's got a decent rate of fire, pretty good impact. It reminds me just like a Galahad E type gun, and those are guns that I do well with. And it's got a fitted stock, so helps with stability. I didn't go with hand loaded because I really want it to be stable, because when you first get it out the box, it definitely does recoil. So now this gun I actually purchased her, but the sniper I got as a drop. Finally, I was getting the same 2 pieces of gear every day, and this is a really nice sniper rifle. It's got it has this really quick reload animation that right after you get a kill, and then also it'll cool down your grenades. I like it, but you know what? After I got the sniper, and the name escapes me. I'm sorry. It has some strange raid name. Oh, hold on. There's my shader, and it also is her ship I got there. The sniper rifle I got from the Vault of Glass last night with Team Resolute. I just am in love with that thing. It reminds me just like the Supremacy, but fires really, really fast. I actually got, count them, two kills in PvP last night, which makes me want to start sniping because, man, kills on Shadowfall, I loved sniping. I love the scout class. I was never a sniper, especially coming from a COD background, but kills on Shadowfall, absolutely love sniping. Tried it once or twice here, and I'm just terrible at it, but I think with this gun, I might have a chance at it, so I don't know. I'll do a full review on that gun anyway, but let's talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and then more importantly, hear from you guys what you guys liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see the next time the Queen's Emissary comes around. First off, I liked it because it gave us something new. We got some new bounties, we got some new things to go for, you know, things to unlock. That I like. I do kind of wish maybe they threw in a strike or something that was completely, you know, different. But remember, guys, this was just, you know, specifically an event. It's not, you know, because I know people were kind of pissing and moaning about, well, they didn't give us any new strikes or anything. Listen, it's something different, okay? It's not just, a typical, okay, here's DLC, here's your maps, here's your new strikes, pay us $20 and go have fun with it. No, they try to do things to mix things up, because it does get, you know, somewhat monotonous. Well, it really hasn't gotten monotonous for me because I'm never bored with this game, but it can get monotonous for people playing the same strikes over and over. And because of the randomness, I did get that sniper probably the last time I actually played one of her missions, because I was ready to give up on it because I just kept getting over and over those 2 pieces of armor, the helmet and the chest piece, which I ended up just dismantling them anyway, even though we couldn't get shards from it. But I am looking forward to when it comes back. You know, I am a bounty slut. I go through my bounties every day and knock them out and level up. I mean, it's just, especially now that I have 2 characters, it finally dawned on me, Sean, makes sense to have 2 characters because it makes leveling up guns way easier, especially with the PvE bounties if you just start swapping weapons at the vault. So I'm definitely looking forward to when this event comes back. And I mean, when we get our first DLC pack, obviously we're going to get more strikes. So that means when the Queen's Emissary comes back, when we get missions, you know, they'll include, I'm sure they'll include those DLC packs. Yeah, it would have been cool if maybe they had some specific Queen's missions that were just totally new strikes, or some sort of, I don't know, just uber hard Nightfall Queen's Wrath strike. But who knows? We don't know what they're going to do. Remember, this game's always changing, always evolving. And then, you know, I know people get a little pissy when it comes to changes, and you know, they're being vague when it comes to questions, and I said it in my big picture video. Remember, they got 3.2 million people playing this game a day. If they make one small change, that's going to affect a lot of people, so they got to take those baby steps, man, baby steps. But what were your thoughts on the Queen's Wrath? Did you guys participate? Did you do the bounties? Did you do the missions? Did you get these guns? I know I did see a few people around the interwebs that had the Supremacy, but I really haven't seen one person with the AR, her right hand. I think probably everyone was saying it's not a legendary, it's not an exotic, it's got to be dog shit. But remember, in PvP, you know, a lot of the guns have their places. You know, when I was leveling up my Warlock, I was using just a regular old Sidonia AR3 level 6, and I was having a great time with it. So this is a good PvP gun, and it just looks banging with that purple color and the Queen's emblem on it. I don't know, I think it looks straight spiffy. So look forward to hearing from you guys, what you guys thought of the Queen's Wrath. I always have to say it like that, Wrath. No, because I'm afraid of my New York accent. Queen's Wrath, coffee, talk. Queen's Wrath, what you guys thought of it, and you looking forward to coming back, and what changes would you like to see to it when it does come back. So that's it for me, guys. Drop a like on this video if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean, and that's it. You guys stay beautiful, Guardians.